Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's Chris here. Want to bring you guys a little update on Litecoin, kind of show you what I was looking at, different things. If you guys could like, subscribe, all that, I really appreciate it. It helps us out. So guys, what we're really paying attention to right now, number one, the RSI. You can see it's starting to move up right here, and this is going to be on the 1 day we're looking at right now. And also, guys, I want you to pay attention to this. So this was our low here at around $47 when we had that hammer candle. And always look for those hammer candles on good volume. And most likely we're going to have a trend reversal at that point. And you saw that happen here. We've had follow through. We went from when that closed essentially around that $51 all the way up to at one point $65. So there's a lot of gains to be made there. But pay attention to this, guys. So here's your low. Then we had our high. Then we had our higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and now we're starting to get that hook. We're going to see if we can come up here and make a higher high. So our next resistance level is probably going to be around that $68, and that's at the close all the way up to $69. I'm sure there's going to be some guys taking profits there or some people who are shorting jumping in. But I want you to pay attention to that because we're still in that pattern, that higher high, higher low, which is good. That's how its trend changes, so really pay attention to that. Now, we're seeing that hook, but what we want to see is more volume to come in here, guys. And you can kind of see these alerts that I have at $53. Then I also have an alert at $51 right there, okay? Now, we're up above the 5 moving average, which is good. The 5 EMA, that's at 58.39, so we're above that. Our 20 EMA, we're at 58.62, so we're above that. And then our 50 is at 58.33, so we're above all three right now. But the most important thing is that we have to close above those, okay? We have to close above those. We have to break this resistance level, which is going to be around that 63. And then we'll have our 68, like I said, then up at the wick around $70. There's going to be very big areas, and at each one of those areas, we want to have high volume to confirm that, okay? So that's a really big deal, guys. I want you to pay attention to it. Keep your eye out on it. That's what I've been doing, just really keeping my eye out on these things, paying attention, because we've just been moving kind of in these equilibrium patterns a lot of time, you know, like with Bitcoin, where we've just been steady kind of moving sideways, that consolidation, okay? So that's what we're looking at here. That's the main thing, guys. And also, I want you to remember that on October 13th, Litecoin's going to be listed on Gemini, and most likely there's going to be a pump. We don't know if that's starting to bake into the price now or whatnot, but typically when things get listed, there's a nice little pump. Guys will sell off, then there'll be a pullback. So if you do have Litecoin and you're looking to get out and potentially buy back more, wait for that big pump. If there is one on October 13th when it's listed, sell off once you see those RSI levels getting high, and then buy back in once you have that nice pullback, okay? Because remember, guys, there's always going to be pullbacks. I mean, look at this run right here. What happened? A pullback. Even up here, there was a run. Then we had our little pullback. So you're always going to have more opportunities. So that's why I try to tell people not to FOMO. I've been there, but it's gone out of me right now. I don't FOMO over things. I know there's always going to be a pullback and another chance. So want to look at the Bollinger Bands next, see how those are looking. So we're running into the middle band right here, guys, at around 59.05. So that's above, that's overhead support. You can see the Bollinger Band starting to close in a little bit more, working in that tightening range, so pay attention to that. Let's check our MACD as well. I like to check these few indicators, guys, on each one just to really kind of see where we're at here, see which direction we're moving. And these are the main ones that I trust. So we did have a downwards cross here, guys, but we're kind of moving that sideways right now. We're just going to see if we're going to continue to move sideways till we can break back up, okay? So that's your MACD. Let's check our stock RSI. Stock RSI, good. We have that nice little cross, and we're also at the lower end here, guys. We're at 17 and 15, so that's good. There's room to run, and that's what we want. We don't want to have this move taking place when we're already up high at like 88 or something like that. So we have plenty of room to run, especially to come up and test this $63 to $65 range. That's going to be a big deal as well, okay? So guys, it's just a quick one here. We got to wait to see this break, but that's what I wanted to bring you and just kind of let you know, really pay attention to these moving averages. You can see, guys, how the moving averages aren't pointing down anymore. That's a big deal. We're kind of moving sideways. We want them to start hooking back up, okay? Now, overall, on the long-term perspective, let's take a look at the resistance. So we said 63. We said around that $70 right in here. And then, guys, if we can get past that $70, there's a lot of room to run here because we didn't have a lot of support or resistance built. It was just that real straight drop down. So our next big one would probably be around, I'm sure we'd have about 84, and then we're going to have that $90. That's going to be a big deal as well. So overall now, we're going to look at our overall macros. Macro fibs. And you guys can just see the importance of taking profits, okay? When these big spikes happen that we see here, always take your profits, guys. Look what happened. We corrected that whole thing. So if you're hodling, you rode that all the way up, you get this extreme high, and now all of a sudden you're back down to where you started, and you say, holy heck, what happened? When, you know, you could have sold up in this area and then been patient and bought back, you know, even throughout these areas, you'd be able to accumulate more coins than just holding on to them. So always keep that in mind, guys. Huge volume, you see that? And then this bull run here, when we started this run that we had, take a look at this volume here. Always look for that. So when we see that volume come back in, just like that, that's the time you want to start putting some money back in, okay? We haven't really seen that. Look, since this time, look at our volume, how dead it's been. Some of our best days we've had just recently here in September. We had a little volume here. But other than that, guys, there's been nothing significant in terms of volume, okay? So we'll take our fib from the very bottom here. Pull up. You can see we're sitting right along that 886, guys. We have retraced 88% of that move, okay? And you don't want to sit through that. That's why I said really learn how to trade, guys, because it can benefit you so much. You can make free coins. You can make money. There's all different types of things, okay? And remember, don't marry one coin. I've been married to Litecoin. I've been married to other coins. But the more that I've learned, the more that I've researched, really, guys, don't marry any of these coins. These coins don't love you. The founders don't love you. So just really pay attention to the charts. Really look at that price action. That'll tell you the most, okay? So, guys, we're at $58.79. We're up 1.55%. We're sitting on the 886 here. You know, guys, realistically, why couldn't we? If there's some big volume come in here, why couldn't we break through the 786 and come back to this 618? A lot of the times, you know, say we have a pullback to the 618, then you'll run to the 0.382. So you almost make it up 2 notches. So if we're at the 886, there's a potential we could go back to that, you know, 168 or so, where we saw these tweezer tops. That was around 185. And then we had 168, 185 right up there. But this drop has been really hard and significant, so we'll see if we can make a little run here. But we're going to have to need that big volume. Pay attention to the volume, guys. But overall, that's what I'm looking at. I just wanted to share it with you. There's not a ton to talk about, guys. You know how we've just been kind of moving sideways. But look at all these leg downs that we've had, guys. So we had one leg down, then we came up. We had another leg down, so that's 2, 3, 4, little one here, 5, 6, and now we're kind of moving sideways. So we've had close to anywhere from 5 to 7 legs down. In a typical bear market, you're going to have between 3 and 8, sometimes up to 9 legs down. So obviously it could go lower, guys. It could retrace all the way back here to $5, which in my opinion would be a blessing, because guys, if you were able to buy Litecoin, another bull run's going to happen. We don't know when it's going to happen, how long from now. It could be 6 months, could be a year from now. But if you're able to buy Litecoin for anywhere from $5 to $25, it could be a life-changing event when the next bull runs happens and we take out these previous all-time highs, or at least get back to them. So, you know, you think, guys, if you buy coins even now at around $58 and we make a nice run up to that 185, there is massive profits to be made, okay? And that was with, you know, Litecoin retracing 61, 62% just to get to that point. So these things run really hard, they fall really hard, and that's why we need to be traders, and that's why we need to learn, guys. Okay? So God bless each and every one of you. Leave me some comments down low. I really look forward to it. And just tell me what you're doing. Are you hodling? Are you buying? You selling? You waiting? What do you think is going to happen on the 13th? Are we going to get that pump? Or because everyone knows that most likely there's a pump, is it not going to happen? There's just so much going on. But God bless each and every one of you. Take care. Remember, there's so much more things important in life than money and charts and all that stuff. Spend time with your family, your friends, the good Lord, all that type of stuff, guys, and just be appreciative for what you have. So, you know, I heard a guy, he put it the best way that, yeah, we went through this whole bear market and everything, but if you've been able to learn from this, guys, it's an experience that will be with you for the rest of your life, and you're going to learn so much from it, just like I have. I have learned so much from this bear market. And yeah, obviously we've seen the portfolio go down in terms of our long-term holds, but you know, it doesn't matter, guys, because a bull run will be back at some point. And if you've learned from this bear market and you've paid attention and just studied through it, it really could be life-changing. So God bless each and every one of you. Have a wonderful day.